gymmers. So we live in Houston and we moved in about a year ago, and we've been working on ways to make our garage a little bit cooler for those really hot summer months. So it is the middle of June right now. It is, let me check how hot out. Maybe Scott wants to zoom in on this. So right now we have an excessive heat warning. Yeah, it's so hot, we're fogged up. Right now it is 100 degrees. So my watch says it's 100 degrees, but we checked the Weather Channel, it's 111 degrees with the heat index right now. And we wanted to share how the temperature inside the garage. And when we started, it was 91.8. We just finished about a 45-minute workout. 2 bodies moving around in a small space is gonna warm it up a little bit more. But that's significantly better than the 100 degrees, 111 that it feels like outside. We just wanted to share with you a couple of ways to cool it down in your garage if you are working out in a hotter climate during the summer. Okay, so the first thing that we did out here was we did insulation on the garage doors. And I spent around $90 for this on Amazon. It was super easy to install. The sheets come already pre-cut. You just pop them into your garage door panels. And they also have sticky tape to where you can stick them on the back. So, and I left an air bubble in between this to provide a little bit more insulation from the outside heat. The other thing we have going for us is we have light colored garage doors. So if you have dark colored garage doors, your garage is gonna heat up just a little bit more. If you're like a lot of folks in Houston living in older homes like we are, your attic may be in the garage. So one way that we worked to cool it off in here was by adding attic insulation up here. And I just used a staple gun. This cost me probably $25, $30 on Amazon. And you just staple it around the outside of your attic entrance and you zip it up. So Scott was up there a couple days ago. I am surprised he didn't melt, but I will say he did fall off the stairs. Maybe it was heat related, not sure. The next way to cool off your garage gym, we are using fans. So we have 2 large floor fans sitting in here in the opposite corners. And then we pull this other fan in here as well, kind of gets air circulating. Surprisingly, this will drop the garage temp about 2 degrees if you're using this. So highly recommend. And the last way, we're going to have to go into the laundry room to show you. Welcome to our laundry room, which is not attached to the house. It's inside of the garage area. This is enclosed after the place was built. What we did here was we put in a window unit air conditioner, and as you can see, this air conditioner points right through the door into the garage. And if you don't have a window in your garage, there are other air conditioning units that you can actually install into the wall, and they're very energy efficient. You just have to have a way to run the hose outside for any condensation that builds up. So there's a few solutions. This is one of the more expensive ones. We don't have this on today because ERCOT issued a warning not to use too much electricity between 4 and 8 p.m. So we are sweating it out today. A few extra calories burnt. So those may look like upholstery tacks, but they're not. This is actually weather stripping that goes around your garage doors. We bought this off Amazon. This was fairly inexpensive. It came with tacks. We went to Home Depot and got screws. It was a little easier to install because you will note how many screws are in here. This took me a couple of hours getting this up on my own. But you can't seal the inside without also taking care of the outside. So when you turn off the light in the garage, you should be able to see where any light is coming in and how to seal that up. This does an excellent job of sealing around the edges, keeps any hot air from getting in. Okay, so now that we've talked about the light you can see in the garage, we just want to show you where our small issues are. We think someone ran into the door before we bought the house on Scott's side, and you can kind of see it at the bottom. There isn't a lot, but we're probably going to go in there with some sort of spray foam or something just to seal that up. So I'm going to kill the lights. So as you can see here, we've got a few holes on Scott's side. We think somebody might have run into this door before we moved in. So we got one on the left, one in the middle, and a really small one on the right-hand side. So those are things we're going to be sealing up. I don't anticipate it's going to make a huge difference in the temperature. My hope is like half a degree, maybe a whole degree, but that makes a big difference when you live in Houston. We got a nice weight rack here, plates, bench, C2 rower, box. If you have any questions about how we set up our gym, functionality, what you can do with this kind of equipment, please leave a comment and we'll make sure to get back to you, and we'll also create a video. So there are a few ways to cool down your garage. Fairly inexpensive. We'll be sure to provide the links to everything we bought on Amazon in the comments. And if this video helped you, please like, comment, and subscribe.